Say no to low self-esteem. Listen to me. Low self-esteem is not humility. It is fear wearing a mask. And fear, if you let it live long enough, will talk you out of the life you were born to live. Too many people walk around this world apologizing for their existence, apologizing for their dreams, apologizing for taking up space. But let me tell you something clearly today. You were not created to shrink. You were created to grow, to stretch, to rise. Somewhere along the way, life whispered lies into your ear. It told you that you're not smart enough, not strong enough, not talented enough, not good enough. And you believed it. You believed it because the world can be loud. Failure can be painful. Rejection can feel personal. But just because something hurt you doesn't mean it defines you. Just because you failed doesn't mean you're finished. Low self-esteem doesn't come from who you are. It comes from what you've been through. It comes from moments where you tried and didn't win. From people who doubted you. From voices that told you to be realistic when your spirit was built for greatness. But hear me now. Your past is not your potential. Let me ask you something. When did you decide you weren't enough? Was it when you compared yourself to someone else? Was it when someone laughed at your dream? Was it when you gave your best and it still wasn't applauded? Because comparison is one of the fastest ways to kill confidence. You look at someone else's success and forget that you're on a different journey, different timing, different calling, different path. Stop measuring your life with someone else's ruler. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is quiet. It doesn't beg for validation. It doesn't need permission. Confidence says, I know who I am, even when nobody is clapping. And let me tell you the truth. You don't build confidence by winning. You build it by surviving what you thought would break you. Every strong person you admire was once unsure. Every successful person you look up to was once afraid. They didn't wake up fearless. They woke up committed. Committed to showing up even when they felt small. Committed to trying again after embarrassment. Committed to believing in themselves when no one else did. That's the difference. Low self-esteem will tell you to wait. Wait until you're ready. Wait until you're perfect. Wait until someone approves. But greatness doesn't wait. It moves forward while shaking. It speaks while nervous. It acts while uncertain. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite it. Let me say this clearly. You are allowed to believe in yourself, even if nobody else does. You are allowed to dream bigger than your environment. You are allowed to outgrow the version of you people are comfortable with. Some people will only like the old you because the new you threatens their limitations. And that's okay. Low self-esteem keeps you silent when you should speak. It keeps you small when you were built to lead. It convinces you to settle when your spirit was designed for more. But today, that story ends. Say no to the voice that calls you average. Say no to the lie that you missed your chance. Say no to the belief that it's too late. As long as you're breathing, you're still becoming. Let me remind you of something powerful. You didn't survive everything you've been through just to live a life of self-doubt. You didn't overcome pain just to question your worth. You didn't come this far to stop here. Start talking to yourself differently. Instead of saying I can't, say I'm learning. Instead of saying I'm not enough, say I'm growing. Instead of saying I failed, say I gained experience. Your words shape your identity, and your identity shapes your future. Confidence is built in private, in the moments when no one is watching. When you show up anyway, when you keep going anyway. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. And listen carefully. The world does not reward potential. It rewards action. So stop waiting to feel confident. Confidence follows movement. Move first. Believe later. One day, you'll look back at this version of yourself and realize you were stronger than you thought, braver than you believed, capable of more than you imagined. But that day only comes If you decide today, decide to stand taller, decide to speak clearer, decide to stop negotiating with self-doubt. Say no to low self-esteem. Say yes to discipline, to growth, to self-respect, to becoming who you were meant to be. Because the moment you believe in yourself, everything changes. And that moment can be right now.